everyone, I am Astika Pandey, All India rank 2nd.
And I'm Anjali Mehta, All India rank 13 in JRF Agronomy. Today we both want to share some tips on how to prepare for JRF Agronomy. We both have completed our BSc Agriculture from GDPUAT Pantnagar, and we both started for preparing for JRF Agronomy from third year onwards. So first thing for preparation for JRF, you have to be very clear about what subject you want to choose. Secondly, you have to look for the syllabus that what topics you will be covering for your preparation. Now talking about the books that we referred during our preparations were, first comes the core books, that is Principles of Agronomy by Reddy and SR Reddy, TK Das for Weed Science, and in TK Das you just have to cover some specific topics. You don't need to cover up the whole book. Then comes the Soil Science Treatise for Soil Science. You can also refer to DK Das for your concept building. For physiology, we referred NCERT books and the LN module, and RS Meena publication, that is Agronomy Facts. It is a very good book because it contains a complete and concise compilation of all the topics and subjects that you will be preparing for your JRF examination.
For objective purpose, you need to solve the book Thava Prakash and Maliwal and Mundra. And for numerical purpose, you need to solve the book Numerical Agronomy by Amit Bhatnagar sir. And there is a new book, An Insight into Agronomy, which covers the MCQ in a very detailed explanation. You can also study that book. And for general agriculture purpose, you can go through NR Sunda and Arun Katyan, and for general agriculture trends, recent trends, statistics, you can go through Agriculture Current Affairs by Vishal publication. And also for concept building and definition purpose, you can go through the books of ISA, Indian Society of Agronomy. And for covering the large syllabus in a short period of time, we also studies the note of tricky agriculture. Now, how to manage the time between your college and your preparation. So one thing which I want to say is, firstly, be consistent. Study for at least 4 hours a day, and if you are not getting time, at least study 2 to 3 hours a day. And on Sunday, practice as much questions as you can and recap those questions many a times you can. Now, if we talk what to study, what is the recent trend. So for general agriculture, you need to study all the institutes in detail about their establishment year, where they are located, all the new recent schemes. And in these days, the recent trend for physiology is increasing. So you need to study all the cycles of respiration, photosynthesis in detail, all the complex, all the enzymes, all the inhibitors, scientists, authors of different books of agronomy and soil science. And also for soil science, the book Soil Science Treatise is enough. You need to study it thoroughly. And for crop purpose, if you have time, then go for Rajendra Prasad. But if you are not having time, then go for RS Meena. It is a very good book. And you need to study the crop portion very precisely, as this year the spacing of hybrid cotton was asked. So you need to study it very precisely.
Now for the wheat portion, as I told earlier, you can refer to TK Das, but only specific topics you have to cover from there. You can also refer to RS Meena, but it's my personal suggestion. First you have a glance of Weed Science from TK Das, then go for the RS Meena, as it will get a little bit confusing. Now coming to the irrigation portion. So according to recent trends, mostly the numerical portions come from there, not the theoretical one. But if you want, you can, in theory, you can have a look at the different methods of irrigation and the IW by CP ratio for different crops and so on. Then next is the from dryland chapter. Mostly chronological order related questions are there, just like what is the establishment year of ICRISAT, ICARDA. So the questions like this are coming, and also the full form related questions are also there. Coming to the next topic, which is nutrient management. It is one of the most important chapter for JRF agronomy. For this, you can refer SR Reddy because it is given in very much detail in that book. Next comes the agrometeorology. So you can refer SR Reddy, it is more than enough. Then comes the precision agriculture. So it is also very most frequently asked questions nowadays. So for this, you can have a look at SR Reddy to get the basic information about GPS, GIS and remote sensing. Also, you have to get a little bit updated about the current situations of satellites and all this thing related. Next comes the statistics. So in this, mostly the designs related questions come. So you can refer to the Rangaswamy book, as well as tricky notes were sufficient for us to cover this portion. Now comes what not to study. So the research related work which is given in the Principles of Agronomy by Reddy. So it is of no use, you just have to ignore it. Now comes the current question pattern. So nowadays questions like match up the followings, the statement based questions and the assertion reason type questions are more in number. So this year half of the questions were like that only.
Some more tips which I want to share is that first try to build some concepts. Just don't try to mug it up. Build some concepts. Second, try to avoid the negative marking. Don't attempt too much questions and don't attempt too less questions. Attempt a good number of questions between 100 to 110. And no need to attempt such questions which you don't know anything about the topic, which you don't know anything. And regularly practice questions and make a group of 2 to 3 persons of the same branch, so that you can share your doubts and clear everything.
Now we would like to thank Team Tricky Agriculture as they guided us throughout our preparation journey of JRF Agronomy. They provided us with very concise notes, sometimes handwritten as well. The live test series that can be attempted later on as well, and some live interaction sessions with the previous rank holders on the topics like how to cope up your stress, how to attempt the questions, and what should you study, what should you not study.
Also, I want to thank all the mentors of Tricky team who guided us in a right manner, and they were personally interacting with all the coaching students. And also, the coaching is very much affordable. Lastly, I want to thank my parents, our professors, and all our friends to make this journey successful. Thank you.